In this video, I'm going to share with you how to get on Airbnb's very first page of search with this one hack. Let's get right into it. My name is Investor Mike. I'm the #1 Airbnb coach in America right now, and I give you all real stuff, no fluff, so you can take the information I'm going to give you in this video and apply it right into your beginning journey of Airbnb, or whether you're a seasoned Airbnb host and you're looking to blow up. You're going to want to stay all the way through to the end of this video, because each and everything that I share with you is the psychology of how Airbnb works and what you can do to implement to get on that very first page. Let's start right away with saying this. Airbnb is an interest algorithm. All that says is a fancy way of saying this. They care about views, they care about clicks, they care about bookings, and that's it. So if it's an interest algorithm, we know we're dealing with AI computer system. We need to figure out, how do we get more views, how do we get more clicks, and how do we get people to stay longer, right? So here's what you want to think of first. Your profile picture, known as the hero picture, where people are going to go first. 60% of travelers look at photos before making a decision to actually click on your listing. Let me say it this way. If you've ever been through a dating app, right? We got Bumble and you've got Tinder and you got Plenty of Fish. What do people do? Scroll, 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 click, scroll, 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 click, right? Passing up people they don't feel is attractive. It's the same exact algorithm in Airbnb's, their site. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that that very first picture is so attractive, because if 60% of people are passing you up because you've got a boring looking picture of the outside with a swing, as opposed to what the people that are crushing you are doing, I highly recommend you go to airbnb.com as a traveler, get on there, try to book a 2-night stay in the area you're looking for, and see what people are doing. Remember to model and mimic what other people that are successful are doing. Don't recreate the wheel, okay? So if 60% of people are doing that, that's what you want to do. And while I'm on that topic, remember, here's another thing you want to think about. You want to think about this when you're doing your times in which people can book your property. I would do, and this is what we've done and done really well, is I would put Sunday through Thursday where they can book for 1 day only. And then Friday and Saturday, it's a 2-day minimum. That way you get the weekend, but you're not blocking somebody to be able to find your profile in that Sunday through Thursday. Because if you do a 2-day or a 3-day minimum, they have to be searching for 2 or 3 days. So we have found is kind of breaking that into 2, where it's Thursday, Sunday through Thursday, we just say 1 day minimum. And then you can move it to Friday and Saturday where they have to book the weekend, so somebody doesn't come in and just take 1 day on a Saturday. Number 2, and that is the psychology of how Airbnb works and human behavior. So what I want you guys to do is put more than 40 pictures. Think about this. If somebody's going to your profile to look at your Airbnb because your hero photo is interesting, that first photo, and they go in, they click on it, and there's 3 pictures. You got one in the living room, one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom. Do you think that people are going to be able to stay on there a long time? No. So what you want to do is you want to have over 40 pictures. The psychology says that if there's 40 pictures that somebody has to go through, then it takes them time to go through each picture. And the longer that you are on that profile and somebody's on there and checking out your profile, Airbnb sees that as something that is attractive. Wow, this person's actually staying on here a long time. They must like this listing. And so for that reason, Airbnb is going to push you to the first page and push you closer so people can book you. That is absolutely a game changer that we have seen by putting more than 40 photos on your listing in general. Number 3, and that is your title, which is the second most important part of the real estate of when you're putting your listing up, right? First most important is your picture. We talked about that. The second most important thing is going to be your listing title. Now, the listing title, nobody cares about seashell or sea breeze cottage in your title. It's not attractive. And you're not hitting the keywords which you need to hit to get into the algorithm. So let me say it this way. The best thing you can do is take all your best amenities that you are offering for free in your listing and put them into your title. Let me give you an example. Seashell cottage, not attractive, right? How about new luxury oasis, king bed, hot tub, heated pool, free parking in the title. Now you've hit 4 keywords in which 2 or 3 of those are the most searched amenities in Airbnb, which is a hot tub and a pool. Free parking, people love free parking, right? So think about this, when you're putting your title up, try to hit as many free keywords that you can that are your amenities that you offer in your place already. Number 4, and that goes back to that main picture, because remember 60% of our people that are searching on Airbnb are looking for photos first before they make a decision to click on your listing. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to airbnb.com and again, search as a traveler. Book it for 3 days as if you were gonna book and look in that city for 7 properties with the highest occupancy and the most revenue. You can filter it right there in Airbnb, or you can go to airdna.co. They have a free site you can go to as well. But the benefit of doing this is we wanna see what other people are doing that have high occupancy. What are the colors of their main photo? Do they have a picture of the inside? Do they have the picture of the outside? I will tell you this, we have put pictures of the outside, and if the picture of the outside of the property looks amazing, it is basically like a clickbait where people go, oh, I want to see what's inside the house. So we have found that to be very successful, where you're using the outside as long as it's beautiful. You have a professional photographer come out. It's less than $200 to take 50 pictures of the outside of the property, inside the property, starlight picture with the inside the lights are on inside the house with the outside being dark. Really, really cool photography. And you can find this on Thumbtack, where you can go and get your own professional photographer. Again, it's less than $200. But we have found that over 300% people, you can increase your occupancy by over 300% just by having professional photos. So don't use your cell phone unless you're using your cell phone just to get the listing up, but always remember that you'll do much, much better with professional photos, okay? That being said, find out what other people are doing. Take the 7 listings that you have found on Airbnb, see what their occupancy rate is. If their occupancy is very high and they're making a lot of money based on their daily rate, you can put those two together and say, okay, cool. If in Chicago, I found 7 properties that are all 2-bedroom, 2-bath, like my property, then what should I do? I should look at their profile picture, known as the hero picture, and I should then say, what color schemes are they using? Are they using the inside of the property? Are they using the outside of the property, right? These are factors that you want to look for, and then just model, mimic, and then master it as your own. This is a game changer, guys. I wish you would do this right here, because this is going to really help you just be like everybody else that's winning. Again, don't recreate the wheel. Do it the way that everybody else is doing it that's already winning. Step 5, and that is going to be your selection of photos. This is extremely important. Pay attention to every second I'm going to say. Again, remember that 60% of travelers are looking at your photo before making a decision. So what I like to do for the clickbait side, like we just said before, is the outside of the property first. Very attractive photo of the outside, so that people say, I wonder what the inside of the property looks like, and it gets a click. Now, you'll see when people are booking, they all see the main photo, and then they see a cluster of 4 on this side of other photos. That's what they get to see initially. So this is your hero photo, the main one, and then this cluster of 4. What most people mess up on is they look at the order and they put the main photo here, and then the next 4 photos are all of the living room, right? So now you got 4 photos of a boring living room, and that's not attractive visually. So instead, what I want you to do is I want you to pick your main photo, and then I want you to put the best picture of the house in those 4 spots. One of the best living room, one of the best kitchen, one of the best bedrooms, and one of the best bathrooms. Or maybe it's a hot tub, a pool, a bedroom, and a bathroom. Something that looks very attractive. The most attractive 4 pictures go right after the main one, and watch how your occupancy goes up. Because now when people see it, it's attractive. They're like, oh, boom, 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 versus the main photo and 4 boring pictures of the inside of your bathroom. Okay? Make sense? Step number 6, and that is your kitchen. This is the most important thing that most people are looking for that are coming to your Airbnb. Believe it or not, most people spend most of the time in the bedroom or the kitchen. And if they don't know what amenities you have, they don't know what amenities you have. And so this is extremely important to make sure you're taking photos up close and personal inside the kitchen of everything that you have. For example, you should take pictures of the dishes up close in the cabinet. Take pictures of the cups, take pictures of the utensils, take pictures of the pot, take pictures of the Keurig machine, take pictures of the coffee station that's got, the coffee, the decaf coffee. By the way, 30% of travelers prefer decaf or tea. Make sure you've got that in there. So in the kitchen, I want all the pictures. I want probably 6 photos of the kitchen inside the cabinets to make sure you show everything. The counter space is very important. All this is extremely important to show people that when they get to your property, and this is also tip number 7. They will stay longer by using tip number 6. Because if they have a full kitchen that shows everything they need so they can cook every single day, they can cook, they can get their coffee, they can have plenty of counter space, they've got the pots, the pans, the dishes, the forks, the everything. Show all the utensils, right? Make sure you guys have a whipper, make sure you have little spoons, make sure you have all the can openers, make sure these are so important so people don't think that when they get to your property, they actually have to go out and buy stuff. The kitchen is the number one thing that people will book your place for a longer. Guys, this is the tips of how to get on the very first page of search. Because if you follow these right here, more people are gonna click, more people are gonna view, more people are gonna stay longer, and you will get more occupancy. My name is Investor Mike. I'll see you guys on the inside. By the way, if you haven't taken a second, if you made this far, thank you guys so much for making it this far. And I appreciate it if you got value out of this video to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna come to you every day to blow your mind with all the tips, tricks, and strategies you need so you can be successful in the Airbnb business. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and let's roll. Thanks, guys.